Hey everyone, we just want to show you how to turn the computers on and get the new database going for check-in. So, if you come on Sunday and the computers are off, they should already be on. But just in case they're off, the power buttons are right here. Turn both of them on. Right there and right there. And the screens will pop up. And sometimes you need to be patient with technology. It takes a little while to boot up. Okay, so to log in, the password is right here on the door. The username is, actually I'll tell you what, you don't even need the username for login. You just need this password, which is TLFC11KSK. Okay, so on the computer, on both of the computers, you do Control-Alt-Delete, just like it says. And then this is where you put the password in, TLFC11KSK. Enter. Do the same on this one. TLFC11KSK. Okay, so now they're both logged in. Now the cool thing is you don't even have to open up the check-in. It will open up by itself automatically. At least it should. Let's see what happens. Yep, there it goes. All right. So it opens up automatically. Now, chances are that the computer might already be at this spot by the time you get here. So this is where you'd begin. But again, just in case it's not already booted up, now you know how to boot it up. And let me quick show you, just in case... Just in case all you see is this blue screen and you don't see this screen, all you see is the blue screen, then this is the link right here. You just double click it and it opens you right into the check-in. So here's how you do check-in. I'll do the man check-in first, and I'll explain the difference between them. So obviously we're at Faith Dyer here in Dyer for check-in. So you hit next, and then again, username and password. So the username is tladmin. So I'm going to type that in, the username tladmin, and the password is the same password we use for to log in the computer, TLFC11KSK. Okay. So this computer is going to be our manned check-in. This computer is going to be our self check-in. So when you're setting it up, make sure if it's manned that it's manned is highlighted there, which it should be. Okay, so attendance grouping, weekend service, keep that as it is. The date should be whatever today's date is. Okay, yesterday was Sunday the 8th, so I'm gonna pull that back up. But you shouldn't have to change that. It'll be whatever today's date is. And if you're setting up on a Sunday, obviously, you can leave it. And then you have to change the service time. It's going to be set to 9. We're just doing the 11 o'clock service. Okay? So today's date, 11 o'clock service. Don't worry about a second service time. And we want to be able to print labels. So right here it says print labels. You're going to turn that on. And then the only thing you need to change in this section here, where it says security code 3-character alphanumeric, click on that and change it to 4-digit numeric. The red number systems in the worship center and in the well are set up for 4-digit security codes. So just 4-digit numeric. So you clicked on 4-digit numeric, and then the only other thing on this manned check-in is down here. You want to turn report access on. And that just allows us to be able to print reports if we need to. Okay? So one more time, weekend service, today's date, 11 o'clock service. You have to change that. Turn labels on and make it 4-digit numeric. Turn reports on, and then you hit Start Check-in. And this just tells you all the different services that are going on. All you got to do is scroll way down to the bottom, say Continue. All right, and there you go. So this is what your manned check-in screen is going to look like. Now, the self check-in station, let's set this one up. Very similar, almost the same. So again, start with Dyer. Same username and password, which is tladmin. Password, TLFC11KSK. Log in. Now this one is a self check-in, so you want to click Self. Okay. Again, weekend service. Pick today's date. I'm going to put this back on yesterday again. 11 o'clock service. Okay, so the date, service at the time. Again, we want to be able to print labels. So you do the same thing as the other one. Turn the labels on and make it 4-digit numeric. Okay. This one doesn't have reports because it's not a man station, but it does give you the option of having a touch screen on. Let's just turn that on because it makes it look nicer, even if people don't use the touch screen. Okay, so then you hit Start Check-in. The same screen comes up. You just scroll to the bottom. It's just telling you everything that's available to check into, and you hit Continue. And if you're not sure if it's responding, look down here in the left corner, and it'll say, oh yeah. A little thing will come up and it'll say waiting for. So then you have to be patient. So this is what the self check-in looks like. All right. So again, this is what the manned check-in looks like, and this is what the self check-in looks like. So let me show you the self check-in because it's really easy. All people have to do is type in their phone number, starting with the area code though. We weren't sure about that, but it seems like you have to do area code. So I'm going to type in my phone number. 708-567-7086. Look for myself. There it is. All right. So what's going to pop up is it'll have the event. And all I have to do is click on that, hit Finish, and it'll print. If I'm a volunteer or if I'm a student, it should have the event up there. Now, in the chance that there's no event, it will tell you, please visit a manned check-in station. So maybe if there's a new student or someone that hasn't been associated with the ministry, the event, then you have to check them in on the manned station. But for most people that check in regularly, the event will come up right here. You click on it, you hit Finish, and it'll print the name tag right here. Now, I already checked in yesterday, and it says, please visit a manned check-in. So, let me go over to the manned station. Let me show you how this works. You could do the phone number again, or you could also just type in the name. So I'm going to actually type in my name. Let's see if it finds me. There I am. Okay. So, as you can see, I checked in for the 11 o'clock Reflectors check-in Dyer for Reflectors volunteers. If I wanted to print myself another name tag, I can just do that over here. Hit Finish, and it'll print me a name tag. I don't need to do that. So say, for example, that actually my wife, Kate, say that she's not served before, but she's going to start volunteering this weekend. It doesn't show up. Reflectors doesn't show up. So what you got to do is click on the name, show groups, and this is all the things available on Sunday morning at the 11 o'clock. So if she's a volunteer, I'm going to click on Reflectors Volunteer. If she's a student in the adult room, the blue room, I'm going to click there. If she's a student in the gold room, the kids room, I'm going to click there. So let's pretend she's a volunteer. Okay, so that's checked. I hit Done. And it's automatically going to print her one name tag. Okay? So I'll hit Finish, and I'll show you. If this pops up, just hit OK, and it'll print for you. All right, so there's her name tag. Now, let me log back in over here. 086. Now, before, Kate's name would have been blank because she hadn't checked into that before. But now, in the future, it will read reflectors. Okay, so once she's checked in once on the man station, now she can do the self-check-in, and it should pop up by her name that she can just click on it. It'll sign her in, and we'll print her name tag. Okay, so really the difference is if someone has been here before, if they're a volunteer or a student and they've been here before, the self-check-in is really easy. They just punch in their phone number, click on their name, the event will already be on there, it'll print the name tag for them. If it's their first time, or if for some reason this computer's acting up, this is your go-to here. Again, you can do the phone number, you can search by name, and it's really easy to link them to an event. Now, just one other thing that I want to show you. If there is a brand new family, someone who's not in the system, so you could say someone is new. Let's see if I can make up a really goofy name. There we go. Oh, no families were found for a Benjamin Martin Smith. I'm just making up a name. So, say Benjamin is here, wants to check in. I'm going to hit add a family. So here's what you need. The last name, Martin Smith. Okay, and then you'll ask them, hey, do you have an email or a contact phone? And then they can tell you. So you want to punch those in so that we have, this is really great because it allows us to get some contact information right off the bat. So I'm going to check for duplicates. Okay, so there's no duplicates of a Martin Smith. Oops. Okay, so for the first person, if you wanted to put in, it's not letting me go back, but if you wanted to put in their address, if they wanted to give that to you, you could have put that in. And then you're going to put the name of the person. So, Benjamin. If it's a student, it could be any age. You can ask for the birth date, or if they're kind of in a rush, just mark down their gender. This stuff will fill in if you already had it before, the email and the phone. So really, it's just getting the name in. And then if you want to add, say, this is the student, Benjamin, then you're going to, let's see, you want a primary contact. Well, that's fine. We can add family members as we go. It's basically just getting the student in the system, getting the contact info, and we can edit it from there. But you have the name, you have, whatever, if they're married, single, whatever it is, the gender, and then hit Save All. Okay, so here he is, Benjamin. If you want to check him in, click on it, show the groups, say he's a student in the blue room, the adults room, click on it, hit done, and there he is. He's checked in, ready to go for that room. And then you hit finish, and it'll print the name tag. So a lot of this is kind of learn as you go, but hopefully this is a helpful tool for you to kind of get to know the system a little bit. And if you need help, Luann or I should be around on the weekends. One of us will hopefully be here if you need help. The other people that can help you are Treasureland volunteers. If you're stuck or can't figure something out, the Treasureland check-in team, they're pros with this stuff and they can help too. So just go check in with them. If Luann or I aren't here, check in with them at the First Time Families desk. So that's all for now. Thank you for all you do. Have a good day.